Hi everyone, this is Amaya Tala and I help people create their most beautiful life. So I want to start off with talking about the path to flourishing and to being able to live your best life. Because I remember the days that were very, very hard for me. During those days, I experienced very, very deep depression and to the point that thought about taking my own life. And it was hard. I didn't do it because it's, a hard thing to do, but the pain was so great that the thought of that seems like it's going to end it all. It's going to make everything go away. But something in me had that hope that there's going to be happiness for me. And that glimmer of hope is what made me stay, what made me live, what made me keep myself alive. And slowly but surely, I think that was the point when I started asking questions. I started to seek for answers about how can I actually live this life, or the meaning of life. A lot of us are actually asking that question. And so I started, there are many religions, spiritual beliefs. People have many perspectives about what life is, how to live life, and you can see it with how actually people live their lives. But I just want to take a moment here to let you know that I've seen many people and how they live their lives. And to me, I try different things to see what works for me. And I found that there are concepts and principles that guide a person to live their life in a way that's very natural and authentic to who you really are and how you're naturally created. And I just want to let you know that there are tools and beliefs and principles that can guide you there. And I'm very happy that I'm actually, even though my life is not perfect, I feel a lot of fulfillment and happiness and moments of bliss and moments of gratitude and content and meaning and really feeling the happiness within me because of those steps that I followed and I tried. And it wasn't easy to learn those steps because I think the mainstream culture tends to set them aside, tends to ignore them, tends to degrade them or invalidate them or make them look like they're they're too simple or they're too not in the times or something like that. They're not modern or something like that. But me going really going back to my roots is one of the ways that I found out about these things and actually applied them in my life, really changed my life. And I invite you to open your mind and start asking questions and start looking for information that are not necessarily in the mainstream culture and really weigh them and judge them according to how they change your life. Because a lot of these things changed my life so much that, a lot of people don't know about them. And I am gonna be talking about them in this channel more in the future, but I just want to let you know that if you are having a hard time or you can't find clarity about how to live your life or the world is just making you insane, there is a way to rise above these things and to go within you and find that happiness and fulfillment and contentment within yourself, and for you to learn that you are the creator of your life regardless of what's happening around you. Yes, they can affect you, that yes, they can trap you, but when you start doing these work, you're gonna find your life eventually changing. It takes time for these things to unfold and for all of your work to be harvested. It does take time, but eventually you're gonna find yourself in a very different life like I am. And I just want to let you know about this just in case you are in a place where you can't see any answers, there is a way. And there are little things, little steps that you can do to find those ways. And I will be giving you those tools and those steps in this channel. And we are going to be talking about them. But right now, I just want to let you know that there is a way. So I hope that helped in your way in some form, in some way, shape, or form. And I will see you next time.